Here is your Africa True Story, Africa-wide. How Nestle got African women reliant on formula, abandoning breastfeeding and causing infant mortality and malnutrition in the 1970s. In the 1970s, Nestle was accused of getting developing country mothers hooked on formula, which was less healthier and more expensive than breast milk. The allegations led to a hearing in the Senate and the World Health Organization, resulting in a new set of marketing rules. Social rights groups began dragging the industry's exploitative practice in the spotlight in the 1970s. The New Internationalist published an exposé on Nestle marketing practices in 1973 titled Babies Mean Business, which describes how the company got developing countries, including African mothers, hooked on baby formula. Nestle accomplished this in three ways. First, it created a need where none existed. Secondly, it was able to convince consumers the products were indispensable. Third, it linked products with the most desirable and unattainable concept, then giving a sample. At the same time, the benefits of breastfeeding were being brought to light. Vitamin A found in breast milk was seen to prevent blindness and lower a child's risk to death from common diseases, while zinc staved off diarrhea. 6 months of exclusive breastfeeding was said to increase a child's chance of survival by 6. Despite all this, African women longed to move from rural to an urban way of life, which prodded them to abandon breastfeeding and in turn primed them to go for formula as a more efficient feeding method. Besides handing out pamphlets and samples to new mothers, the company hired sales girls in nurses' uniforms, sometimes qualified, sometimes not, to drop by their homes unannounced and sell them baby formula. According to witness statements, the so-called nurses advised mothers that breastfeeding was best but not enough, and the child would need more supplements that are available in the formula for much more effective growth and health. The nurses were implying that it was possible to start with proprietary baby milk from birth, which would avoid child malnutrition. Playing into the women's fear of harming their newborn through undernourishment was a confidence trick. When these women felt fear, pain, or sadness, their milk would dry up as a result. The let-down reflex, which controls the flow of milk to the mother's nipple, is a nervous mechanism, and somehow mothers began deciding that a bottle is necessary to the milk she provided. It was said that some mothers became so concerned about not having enough milk that indeed the supply ran short. Hospitals were also accused of pushing mothers to use formula. This worked on 3 levels. First, in exchange for handing out discharge packs of formula, hospital received freebies like formula and baby bottles. The second way, which the hospitals benefited, was free architectural services to hospitals, which included buildings or renovating facilities for newborn care. Thirdly, Nestle also spent untold millions of dollars subsidizing office furnishings, research projects, gifts, conferences, publications, and travel junkets of the medical professions. Formula had to be mixed with water. The mothers didn't understand that overdiluting it could prevent a child from absorbing the nutrients in the formula itself. In turn, this led to thousands of children dying of malnutrition due to lack of enough nutrients from the expensive overdiluted formula. Bottle-fed babies were also less physically and mentally advanced compared to breastfed babies at that time, as the overdiluting of formula basically meant that the babies were primarily feeding on water. With increased cases of malnutrition and cases of child death due to parents' reliance on baby formula, the World Health Organization in 1981 came up with set rules and guidelines for baby formula companies that included restricting these companies from 1. Promoting their products in hospitals, shops, or the general public. 2. Giving free samples to mothers. 3. Giving gifts to health workers or mothers. And 4. Giving misleading information on child nutrition and feeding. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, follow, share, and like our video. It's the best way of supporting us. And remember, Africa is watching.